Good morning. This is Don the Idea Guy from DonTheIdeaGuy.com. It is Wednesday, October 19th. This is episode 27 of Running Through My Mind, the only broadcast from a parking lot. That's no different this morning. I just pulled in, put her in park, turned off the engine, and turned on the podcast software, and now I'm recording. But first, a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor is Drip Joy Coffee, and that was me slurping up a mouthful of Colombian roast, which was delicious. They have 4 different roasts to choose from. Morning Joy was the one I thought I would like the best because, a lot of coffees are kind of overdone to me. The beans always seem burnt, so I like the mild blends, which is Morning Joy, definitely a nice smooth morning blend. I tried that yesterday and it was great. I liked it a lot. But actually, I'm liking their stronger blends. Today's Colombian roast is just their next step up, and really enjoying it. This may be my favorite one so far. I'm not sure, but I've got 2 more to try. I'm anxious to try the other blends. If you want to know more about those blends so that you can see which one you like best, you can visit dontheideaguy.com/dripjoy. And I want to thank them for sending me a big old box of their Joy Cups, which are completely K-Cup Keurig brewer compatible. And I'm enjoying sampling them and sharing that with you. So highly recommend the Colombian roast right now. They're a subscription service, so you can decide how much they send you and how often. Think of it as a book of the month club with coffee. Maybe there's an idea for you. A book of the month club that sends you Drip Joy coffee to enjoy while you're reading the book. A book about coffee. There you go. I'm just saying. And then you can keep them on a coffee table. Right? See what I did with that? Okay. Today's episode is about Synchronicity, which, aside from being a fantastic police song, yes, I'm a child of the 80s. I know that song's from the 90s, but you got to respect the music if you're from the 80s. Synchronicity is basically a concept that attempts to explain the coincidence of events that appear to be related, but are in fact not connected at all, right? So, and the example I want to give is, I think that more work comes to you when you're busy. When you've got a very full to-do list, more projects seem to pop up that you need to add to the to-do list, right? I think that connects with ideas. The more ideas you come up with, the more ideas you'll have. It also appears to be connected, which it probably isn't, because again, synchronicity, the definition of, the more you do what you love, the more opportunities to do what you love will rise up. And the event I'm going to cite for that is last night I had the opportunity to speak to a local arts group, and it was local, and it was a friend. It's a past coworker who volunteers in the group, so I spoke for free. And I don't mind speaking for free to local groups. There's no travel involved. It's not overnight, as long as it's generally in a vicinity of a topic that I'm comfortable with and speak about all the time. If I don't have to do homework, and I don't have to travel, and I know you, and your organization does good stuff, I will probably speak for free. Just don't tell anybody. But it's been a while since I was out on the road speaking to somebody. I think it was, February was the last time I spoke with somebody. And that was a paid travel gig. So I welcome the opportunity to get in front of a room of people again, because I'm sitting in a car talking to myself right now. So yeah, put me in front of a group of people and I'll enjoy myself. So I had a blast. I talked to this group about social media, and my perspectives on social media do not exactly match up with what all the social media experts, I did air quotes there, but you didn't see it, experts say. Sometimes it's counterintuitive to what they tell you. But it was a great group of people, and they just absorbed the information and gave me some great questions, and I had a blast. It was just a lot of fun. Something that was supposed to be, 20 to 30 minutes turned into 60 minutes. It was just a blast talking to the group. We covered a lot of cool stuff. And at the end, I got to speak with a few of them personally. Great feedback. Probably will ask some of them to turn their comments into testimonials I can use on the Dom the Idea Guy website. But on the way home, I get a phone call from somebody I've worked with on past projects, who I enjoy working with on projects. Another sharp marketing mind. We've worked on some great marketing campaigns together, and it's always fun working on projects with her. And she contacted me out of the blue to say, hey, she's getting really busy. She's looking for people to team up with on upcoming projects, and she's assembling a page on her website to kind of list out who her strategic partners are, who she works with on cool projects, who she trusts to work on projects, and wanted to know if I was willing to put my name on the list. I'm like, absolutely, no problem. What do you got going on? Well, it turns out she's got a sponsor. She's got a new client that would make a great sponsor for another series of talks I'm giving. So I just got done talking to a group for free, and now I'm speaking with somebody who contacted me out of the blue and shares with me that she has a client that would likely make a great sponsor for a seminar series I want to put together. So now there's a meeting happening there. We talk about a few more potential projects and say goodbye. Then I check my email, because I've been out of contact now for 90 minutes. I'm going to die if I don't get my email fixed. And I see there's an email in there from a group that, from an individual who's a member of a group that I've spoken to before. I've given 2 or 3 workshops to this group over the years. And one of the people in the audience reached out to contact me because she's got somebody who did SEO work for her, search engine optimization work before. One of the talks I gave was on SEO and how to score higher on Google. And she's looking for somebody to either take over the SEO work for her business or recommend somebody. So here's another opportunity connected to speaking in front of groups that popped up out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't fostering that business. I wasn't in the running. I didn't know there were proposals to submit. But reaches out to me and asks me, and now I'll have an opportunity to maybe work with this individual myself, or refer her to somebody who can provide a different aspect of the service that she needs. But they seem to be related. They appear to be connected. It was very syncretic. The synchronicity was deafening. You realize you're going to have to go get on Spotify and listen to Synchronicity now, right? You're going to have to listen to that whole album, because a million miles away, it was dark at the bottom of a dark Scottish loch. Sorry, it's a misquoted line from the song. But so here I take something, I go speak, and then all of a sudden I get 2 different points of contact related to past speaking gigs or future speaking gigs. So don't put off doing something that you love because the pay's lower than you expected, or non-existent. If you love doing it and you want more of it, go do it. Just go do it. More people will be there to notice that you do it. More people will be there to talk about what you did to other people who weren't there. More people will be able to refer you for that thing. Because if they don't see you doing that thing, they can't talk about you doing that thing. It sounded weird. If you like speaking, go speak. Because if people can't see you speak, they can't talk to their friends and other people about the fact that you speak. Does that make more sense? If you're a marketer, do marketing. Put your name out there and show off about the great marketing campaigns you did. Share marketing ideas. because the more you put out there, the more people will see what you're putting out there, and the more they can talk about it and share it. Grant Cardone talks about the fact that he's on so many social media networks, and he's on there a lot. He's a sales author and trainer, if you don't know who he is. I'm not his biggest fan, but he's out there a lot. He makes it impossible that even if you're not a fan, you can't help but trip over this guy no matter what door you're walking through, because he's there. He does his best to make his presence known. And as a result, I've been like, okay, he believes this. I'm going to check out more about what he's talking about. And I've ended up buying 3 books, which 10X Roll, by the way, highly recommend 10X Roll. It's even more fun if you buy the audio version of 10X Roll and listen to it at 2 times speed. So buy the 10X Roll, listen to it at 2x speed, and just enjoy. I listen to it back to back because there's a lot of knowledge bombs in there. There's a lot of good advice in there. It's a lot to absorb, but it's also funny listening to Grant Cardone read his book at double speed. So anyway, I recommend the book, but I recommend certain listening context to it. Anyway, he's there. One of the things he says about social media is, I'm out there because I want you to know me. Because if you don't know me, you can't buy from me. And that's so true. What's the worst thing you can hear from the client? The worst thing and the best thing you can hear from a customer? Oh, I didn't know you did that. Oh, I didn't know you did that. That's a rough thing to hear from a customer, because that means whatever it is they're talking about, they've been buying from somebody else because they didn't know you did it. That means all the conversations you've had with them about the things you do, the services you do provide, you never mentioned this, and it was a need. You did not uncover this need. But at least now you know it's a need. So there's a great opportunity moving forward, because now you know, they know, that you know, they know you do this service that they need. Does that sound fun? So you missed an opportunity, but you've uncovered a future need. And now that they know that you do that service, that you provide that service, you supply that product, they can tell other people, oh, you're looking for widgets? Don's got the best widgets. They taste great, and they're less filling. Okay, that's all for today. I'm kind of rambled all over the place. I think it's because I'm highly caffeinated. Our sponsor, Drip Joy. Did I mention our sponsor is Drip Joy Coffee? Drip Joy. I'm drinking Colombian roast this morning, and it's delicious and highly energizing. I highly recommend it. If you would like more information about the sponsor of today's show, please visit dontheidea.com/dripjoy, and you'll learn about their 4 tasty regular roasts, and they've got 2 flavored ones. There's a vanilla and a hazelnut, and I would love to tell you how delicious those are, but they're sold out of them. The demand is so high, they were back ordered, and I couldn't get samples of those. That's okay. I'm really happy with my Colombian roast this morning. I'm looking forward to trying something else tomorrow morning when we come back for another episode of Running Through My Mind. Hold on a second. I need another sip. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm drinking it from my bright yellow travel mug, which always makes coffee taste even better. So I'll be back tomorrow with another blend I'll be trying from Drip Joy, and I'll be back with more ideas for you on Thursday. So enjoy your Wednesday. Go do something you love in public, in front of people, but nothing that'll get you arrested. Just noticed and talked about in a good way, not in a Donald Trump politics kind of way. Bye.